the end of maple syrup season, and the reason for that is because it's just getting too warm during the daytime, and we really need temperatures to drop below freezing at night and then warm up to a reasonable amount below freezing during the daytime. And we've had a couple of weeks of a good run. We started in January, which is really early for us, and don't get me wrong, we still have more winter that will be coming. But the problem is when the trees start to bud out, it changes the flavor. And let me see if I can find a good example. So you can see that the trees are just starting to get a little bud. When those open, the flavor changes and it's just not worth it. So we'll stop, we'll pull out our taps, and we'll be done for the year. We've just got a few trees. This is mainly for our family. I use a large roasting pan to cook my sap into syrup. And we do that out in our garage for one reason. I don't want that mess in my kitchen. It will leave a sticky film over your ceiling and above your stove, so you don't want to do that. Keep it outside until you're close to being done, where it's not quite thick, where you just need to thicken it off a little bit. Then it's time to bring it into the kitchen. There won't be as much moisture in it. It won't cause as much steam to coat everything in your kitchen. But once you bring it in the house, finish it off on the stove, and when you get close to being done, it will sheet off of a spoon. Tip the spoon in, and it will not drip off or run off like water, but it will be thick to where it makes a stream. You'll know when you get there. It takes 40 gallons of sap from a maple tree to make a gallon of maple syrup. When you're making maple syrup, it sometimes develops a little bit of sand in the bottom. It's just a little gritty, almost like a brown sugar texture, and it falls to the bottom of the jar. We filter that off most of the time using coffee filters, or often we'll use just a sieve if the particles are big enough, just so that our final product is appealing and looks good, especially when we want to give it for gifts. Warm maple syrup over vanilla ice cream is the best. You really need to try it. If you're interested in doing this, order some spiles, get some buckets, and give it a try. It's not hard. Anyone can do it, and it sure is worth it. Well, that's all I have for you today. Oh, and just one more thing. I hope to see you again soon.